Attention gets you noticed. Trust gets you hired. Most job seekers spend their time trying to become more visible. Fewer spend time becoming more trustworthy. Visibility matters. It helps recruiters find your profile, encourages someone to open your resume, or convinces a hiring manager to schedule an interview. But every stage that follows depends on something far more valuable: trust. Hiring is fundamentally a decision made under uncertainty. Employers rarely know who will become a top performer, so they look for signals that reduce risk and increase confidence in their decision. Spence, 1973, Brow, 2017. Every stage of a job search is built on trust. A successful job search is not one decision. It is a series of trust-building moments. At each stage, employers ask themselves a slightly different question. Can I trust this resume? Can I trust this LinkedIn profile? Can I trust what this person is saying in the interview? Can I trust this person to work with my team? Can I trust them once they're hired? The strongest candidates are often those who answer yes consistently at every step. Your resume creates the first trust signal. A resume should do more than summarize experience. It should provide evidence. Clear achievements, measurable results, realistic responsibilities, and logical career progression all help reduce uncertainty for recruiters. Research shows that employers rely on credible signals when evaluating candidates before they have direct experience working with them. Spence, 1973. An impressive resume may earn an interview. A believable resume earns confidence. LinkedIn confirms or challenges your story. Today, recruiters frequently compare a candidate's LinkedIn profile with their resume before moving forward. Nicolau, 2014. They notice when job titles don't match, employment dates differ, experience is described differently, skills appear unsupported, recommendations contradict the candidate's positioning. Consistency builds trust. Inconsistency creates doubt. Your LinkedIn profile should validate your professional story, not introduce a different one. Networking is a trust exchange. Many people think networking is about meeting more people. In reality, it is about becoming someone others feel comfortable helping. Professionals are more likely to respond when they recognize genuine interest, professionalism, and consistency rather than generic outreach or transactional requests. Research on social capital suggests that trust is one of the strongest drivers of professional relationships and career opportunities. Adler and Kwan, 2002. People rarely recommend someone they do not trust. Interviews measure credibility. More than perfection. Interviewers are not looking for flawless answers. They are looking for believable ones. Candidates who openly explain challenges, describe how they solved problems, and support their claims with specific examples are generally perceived as more credible than those who deliver polished but generic responses. Behavioral interviewing methods are designed to evaluate past behavior because it remains one of the strongest predictors of future performance. Campion et al., 1997. Authenticity often creates more confidence than memorized answers. References complete the trust cycle. By the time an employer contacts references, technical ability has often already been evaluated. Reference checks serve a different purpose. They answer one final question. Does this person's reputation match everything we've seen so far? When feedback aligns with the resume, LinkedIn profile, interviews, and previous conversations, uncertainty decreases and confidence grows. Trust becomes cumulative. Practical advice for job seekers. Before submitting your next application, ask yourself, does my resume accurately reflect my achievements? Does my LinkedIn profile support the same story? Can I provide real examples behind every claim I make? Would former colleagues describe me the same way I describe myself? Am I building professional relationships before I need them? Instead of trying to appear more impressive, focus on becoming more consistent. Consistency is one of the fastest ways to build professional trust. How I help professionals build trust. throughout the hiring process. Finding a new role isn't only about improving one document or preparing for one interview. It's about making sure every interaction tells the same credible story. I work with professionals in Israel and internationally to align their resume, LinkedIn profile, networking strategy, interview preparation, and personal brand into one consistent professional narrative. When every stage reinforces the next, employers spend less time questioning your credibility and more time imagining you as part of their team. Final thought. Attention may get someone to open your profile. Trust is what keeps the conversation going. And in today's hiring market, the candidates who consistently build trust often outperform those who simply attract the most attention. References Adler, PS, and Kwan, SW, 2002. Social Capital, Prospects for a New Concept, Academy of Management Review, 27-1, 1740, Brow, J.A., 2017. Employee Recruitment, Current Knowledge and Important Areas for Future Research. Human Resource Management Review, 27-3, 498-5178. Campion, M.A., Palmer, D.K., and Campion, J.E., 1997. A Review of Structure in the Selection Interview. Personnel Psychology, 53, 655-702. Nicolau, I., 2014. Social Networking Websites in Job Search and Employee Recruitment. International Journal of Selection and Assessment, 22-2, 179-189. Spence, M., 1973. Job Market Signaling. Quarterly Journal of Economics, 87-3, 355-374.